So I'm going to start delivering some of the rebuttals to specific objections for you so that you can just have an idea of how it sounds. Okay. Come down to practice, real practice at home by yourself, reading, role playing, so forth and so on. Live role playing and drilling with your neighbor and your colleagues. Okay. We here in the stateside offices drill every single day, 20 minutes every single day. You should as well. But more importantly than anything else, just repetitions. Being on the phone, trying it live, doing it live with real people, okay, and trying to be able to deliver it faster, earlier every single time. Okay, the sweet spot is being able to deliver that rebuttal before the guy even fully states his objection. Okay, or girl fully states his objection. So I'm going to start with delivering what are your rates? To me, what are your rates is the single most common buying question that you will come across. Okay, buying questions, when you hear them, you have to go all out, go berserk, do everything you can to keep the guy on the phone, get all the information, and get what you need. Okay, it is the single best indicator of an actual person with interest, and you can't let them go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now, what are your rates? This one emphatically emphasizes that this guy is interested. Okay, and we want to handle it in such a way where we're not actually exposing and stating rates. Okay, because we don't know what he qualifies for yet. Okay, and until we know what he qualifies for, any rate that we give him is just conjecture. Okay, and he can't take it to the bank, and if we state too low and it comes back that he's higher, he's upset. Okay, conversely, if you make sure to cover it by saying a really high rate, he's probably off the phone. All right, so in this question, we got to bob and weave a little bit. All right, so here we go. Let's be both people. Well, what are your rates? Well, which particular program are you interested in? Here at Merchants Funding Group, we have a complete catalog of products to serve our merchants' needs. So you understand, we have asset-backed loans, blocks, which as you know, are business lines of credit, and even some of that unsecured financing. So the best thing for us to do at this time is identify what the business's specific needs are and see which products you qualify for. Now, how much working capital could the business use at this time? Well, what are your rates? Well, our rates tend to start right above rank rates and go up from there based on risks associated with you and your business, such as time in business, FICO, and industry type. Best thing for us to do, like I said before, is get a little bit better understanding of the business and see what its actual needs are. So how much working capital could your business use at this time? Okay, in some instances, he's going to say, again, what are your rates? Hey, you know what? You're in luck. It just so happens that one of my directors is currently available. He'd be the best one to identify what your needs and qualifying amount would be. Let me see if I can get him on the line to address that question. Hold. So I believe that this question is so important, okay, and such a strong indication of a buyer that even though you haven't qualified him, it's worthwhile to push through. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to end up being a qualified lead. The fact of the matter is, it's not. Okay. However, if we can turn it into one for you, I'm all about giving you the credit. All right. And in this scenario, you should listen to the call. Whereas opposed to normally you're just going to drop off, go to the next one. This is a learning opportunity, take it. Okay. Now, let's do this again. So what are your rates? Well, which particular program are you interested in? So you understand, here at Merchants Funding Group, we have a complete catalog of products to serve our merchants' needs. So you understand, we have asset-backed loans, blocks, which as you know are business lines of credit, and even some of that unsecured financing. So what we need to do at this time is get a better understanding of your business and its needs, and identify which products fit best. So how much working capital are you looking for at this time? Well, now you didn't say what the rates were. Oh, well, the rates tend to start just above bank rates and go up from there based on risks associated with you and your business. So you understand we're talking about the industry type, your FICO, as well as the revenue and negative days, other things associated with it. So the best thing for me to do at this time is get a little bit better idea of how the business works, and I can figure out what you qualify for. And then ask the next question. What project do you have sitting on your desk that you didn't need to get to, but you just haven't had the juice? Well, what are your rates? You didn't answer what my rates were or what your rates were. Well, sir, actually, you know what? You're in luck. Just so happens I see a director available. Let me see if he'd be, or if he has a couple seconds to answer your questions. Hold. We'll transfer it through. Now, that only applies to this question. Okay, and when you transfer the call, what you should do is say, hey, director, whatever, in my case, Director Tiber, I have such and such on the line. He's interested in finding out what our rates are. Tee it up so I know what I'm dealing with. And then I'll go in and address it. You listen and you learn. Okay? So that's a little primer on what are your rates. I recommend that you go first rebuttal, which particular program are you interested in? Second rebuttal is all rates start just above bank rates. And third rebuttal, do a handoff. Okay? If he is actually interested, he'll wait for the whole during the whole period, and we'll have a real interested buyer on the line. Sure, we got to qualify him, but if he's that much of a stickler about rates, chances are he can afford to be, and we'll have to work something out with him. Okay? So first rebuttal, which particular program you're interested in, and remember, we're asking that emphatically, seriously. It's not a dud question. We give a little bit of a pause and then go, just so you understand, here at Merchants Funding Group, we have a full catalog of products. You go back in and answer the question that is lingering, because his response is gonna be, well, I don't know, which programs do you have? All right. On the second rebuttal, you're going to address it directly. Our rates start just above bank rates and go up from there based on risks associated with you and your business type. All right. And you go back to the sale. If he's still bucking, then transfer him over and let us know where you are in the qualifying. Hey, he wants a better idea of what the Director Tiber wants a better idea of what the rates are. Could you please help him figure that out? All right. And then we'll go in from there. All right. Thanks, everybody. Good luck with handling those rates objections. I know you're all going to do very well.